Hi lovelies, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Adi and I am an incoming third year medical student currently studying in the Philippines. So basically I create contents about life in medical school, life as a foreign student living in the Philippines, and I also create lifestyle and interesting vlogs. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for always watching my videos. I see you guys comment and it really means a lot to me. I am super grateful, and if you have not subscribed yet, please consider subscribing. So I'll be sharing with you guys the things I wish I knew before starting medical school, and without wasting much of your time, let's just jump right into the video. So the first thing I wish I knew before starting medical school is that medical school abroad is not easy. You know, I used to think like people who study medicine abroad, it's quite easier for them, because back in Nigeria, medical school is quite challenging. Even getting into medical school in the first place is actually very difficult in Nigeria, and also the educational system in Nigeria is challenging. Before I came here, I was actually thinking that, you know, medical school here is very easy. In fact, I asked about the system of exams here and I was told it was like MCQ. Okay, but in medical school in Nigeria, it's basically like theory. You're given theory questions to answer. So I was like, okay, MCQ, what could be easier than MCQ questions? So I didn't know that, you know, medical school here in Philippines is actually going to be as difficult. So one thing I wish I knew before starting medical school is just that medical school everywhere is actually challenging. Medical school is not easy irrespective of the country where you're being trained. Okay, that's one thing I wish I knew before starting medical school. Another thing I want to talk about is about comparing yourself to others. In medical school, you're going to see your classmates that are very intelligent, you know, people that are kind of smart, but it's very important that you're conscious not to compare yourself to other people. It's not good to compare yourself with other people. You know, maximize on your own strength, know what works best for you. Sometimes in class, you may just sit down in class and then you can just hear someone say, oh, I've covered this for the week. Know what works best for you. Don't compare yourself with other people. Instead of comparing yourself to other people, for example, let's say in your class you have people who are toppers, you can actually find out, you know, how they are able to study. Another thing I wish I knew before medical school is the study pattern. You will need to experiment to know the study pattern or method that works for you. Like, this is what I mean. We have people who study better in the morning. We also have people who study better in the afternoon. We also have people who study better at night. So you actually need to experiment to know which of the various study pattern works best for you. So when I started newly, I was just all over the place. I didn't have like a schedule, you know, a study pattern. I can just decide to read, oh, to this week I'm going to be reading in the night. I was just all over the place. So one thing I wish I knew is that you need to experiment, know which of these patterns works best for you. And I realized that with time, I that I am more of someone who studies like early in the morning, maybe around 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock. But once it's like 10 p.m., I kind of feel sleepy. 11 p.m., I feel sleepy. But once it's like 1 a.m., 2 a.m., I am more active, you know. I can wake up and study effectively. By the time I realized that, okay, this is what works best for me, and I started, you know, doing that, my grades started getting better. So you have to experiment with, you know, the different study patterns and also the different times to know which of the methods works best for you. You don't have to copy your friend. There are people in your class, or there are people in my class who are very smart. Their IQ is very smart. Maybe they need to study only maybe once or twice to understand something, but I am this kind of person that I need to study something at least 2 to 3 times before it gets, you know, stuck to my memory. So if I was comparing myself to those people who like study once and get it all together, then I'm going to be the one losing out. And I remember also there was also a time I took this method, like after school I go back home, freshen up, have a nap, and then I go back to school maybe 6 p.m. or 7 p.m. and then I stay in school till 4 a.m. and that also worked for me, when I did it. So you need to try out different methods and different patterns of studying to know which of the methods works best for you. Another thing I wish I knew before medical school is how to create a balance, or finding a balance in school. When I started medical school initially, I was so engrossed with schoolwork, I was so engrossed with studying. I didn't find a balance. I wasn't socializing that much. I would say I wasn't going out. It was just all about book. And at a point, I just felt it was affecting me. I felt like I was choking. That's the right words to use, literally. I felt like I was choking. It's very important to find a balance, socialize more, make friends, have fun. I'm not saying that you should not know why you are in school, but it's very important that you find a balance. For me, starting up YouTube is actually another way for me to create a balance. Okay, I have other skills, I have other things that I feel I can also utilize my time with. So finding a balance is very important, because if not, you're just going to burn out, you're just going to get choked. That's the right word to use, because that was how I felt, especially in the first beginning part of my first year. I didn't know how to create that balance. I was almost burning out in my first year. So it's very important to create a balance, find a balance, know what can ease you off. Some people, it's going to gym. Then I had Indian classmates, and I noticed that sometimes in the evening they take out time to go dancing. They have a group where they just dance to ease out the stress. For me, I just feel that was an amazing thing to do. It was a way for them to find a balance. Some go to play the basketball or volleyball, which I actually feel like right now in retrospect, it's an amazing thing. So try to find a balance. So yeah, find a balance, have fun, make new friends, try out new things. Another thing, take care of your mental health. Ask for help when you need it. No man is an island. We all need one another. I used to be this kind of person, oh, I got it all. Nobody has it all. We all need one another. It's also very important that you know when you need help. If you need help, ask for help. Ask for help from people, from your friends. Ask for help from your family. If you're getting choked, or you really need people's help in your life, ask for it. In your class, if you're having challenge with maybe understanding a particular topic, ask for help. There are people who know better than you. Just ask them to teach you. Don't feel like you have all things together. No one has it all. That's the mistake I used to make then. I just feel like, oh, I have it all together. I can find my way around things, but we all need each other. When you ask for help, it actually does not make you a weak person, and you don't have to be shy about it. If you really need help, ask for help. The thing is that people are willing to help when you ask. Don't just bottle yourself and feel like, oh, you have your life all together when you really need help, because if you don't ask for help, you never know who will help you. So that's one thing, I wish I really knew before medical school. Ask for help. Ask. Another thing is that medical school will actually change a lot about you. Not basically changing your personality per se, but for me, I started seeing life in a whole different way. Studying about the different organ systems in the body, cardio block, about the GI, it's made me to understand that just a little tweak in our body system can change a whole lot. I remember when we studied about cardio block, basically congenital and acquired heart diseases in surgery. I was just super amazed about how just maybe a defect in a single valve can change a lot in your life. Studying medicine actually made me to start seeing life in a whole different way. I became more appreciative of my family. I became more appreciative of life. I am more appreciative of people around me, my friends, my family. I just understand that this life is so precious, and just a little tweak, just a little change in your organ system, maybe in the pH of your blood, can actually mean a lot or have a huge impact in your life. And to me, that's actually a positive thing, I would say. So yeah, these are some of the things I wanted to share with you guys, and I hope you did enjoy this video. Thank you so much for watching, and please don't forget to give me a big thumbs up, subscribe, and also comment. Till I see you in my next video, keep winning. Take care. Bye.